Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Movie Social. We're your hosts, Ricky and Steph.
What up, what up, what up?
Today's episode, we're going to be doing a spoiler review for the Netflix movie, Just Another Christmas. And for this movie, it really wasn't just another Christmas.
And another.
Before we get into that review, if you like what we're doing on this channel with these reviews for movies, TV shows, video games, and anime, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, give us a thumbs up, turn on those notifications, and share the channel with your family and friends. And so, Steph, was this just another Christmas, or was it more? Let me know your reaction.
It was definitely more. This, to me, felt like Groundhog Day in a sense, but it advanced a year. You know, so for us, it was Groundhog Day. But for the character, it was Christmas the next year, the next year, the next year, and so forth and so forth and so forth. It was very funny. It definitely had its very funny moments. It had its tear-jerking moments. And truth be told, this is one of the not first movies. This is the latest Christmas movie that I've watched that I literally got teary-eyed on. And that doesn't happen much. But I did definitely get teary-eyed. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed this movie. And it's foreign film, exactly. If you didn't mention that, it's foreign. It's foreign film. I teared up. For sure.
I mean, it was entertaining. Of course, there were sad moments, especially with the main character and his condition. But it's definitely hilarious. And in a way, it was kind of fitting to some degree of what was happening.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, I thought it was going to go in one way for a while, but then it definitely didn't go that way.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what was your favorite and least favorite?
So my favorite part would be when he will wake up every Christmas, and then the sister would have a different boyfriend every time. Like, that was hilarious. Like, every time, like, you got a different boyfriend and this that. I think one time she was dating a girl or something like that, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, right? Like,
So.
It was just, like, funny. Like, to me, that was absolutely funny. And, like, and the thing is, as we stated, he thought they was playing a game. They was playing games, and this was not the actual, same thing. But then he got hit to it. So then I have to talk about my least favorite, man. The part that made me teary-eyed is when he discovered that his daughter had breast cancer. And he wasn't going to be able to remember spending her last days with her due to the fact that he had amnesia and only would remember the Christmas before. And then waking up one Christmas and she's gone. She died. Like, one Christmas he woke up, spent time with her, found out that she had breast cancer. Then he went to sleep. And then when he woke up the next Christmas, she was gone. Like, that right there was the part where I got teary-eyed. Because no one wants their daughter, their child, to go through something and then not to be able to actually remember spending their last days with their child. It was heart-wrenching. Made my eyes a little bit juicy. But other than that, and I can't say it's my least favorite, like, oh, I was mad at the movie, but it drove the idea home of the film and like family and stuff like that. But it was only my least favorite part because, again, it was so heart-wrenching. And at that moment, I felt so bad for the character, and I'm pretty sure that they wanted you to feel that way, that he couldn't spend his daughter's last few days on this earth with her, or remember that he actually did spend it with her. It was so sad. So sad.
Definitely. I mean, for me, favorite part would have to be them. Again, with every Christmas, it's basically almost the same type of thing happening, regardless that it was different times, different years. It was always the repeat same thing with the same person asking for money while not asking for money at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Same argument happening. Somebody still trying to take the turkey home. Same thing, repeat every year. And then, the worst part of it all to me was him waking up one year, being next to his former his secretary or assistant, whatever you want to call it, and getting divorced from his wife, who last time he remembers, they were madly in love still.
Yep.
And now they're no longer going to be together. And then him showing up to the house on Christmas morning, bruised all up, banged up because he even tried to escape to get back there. I was like, and also, by the way, having half a mustache.
That was hilarious.
But crazy thing to me was him trying to take the pills so he could sleep through Christmas, and just like, well, let's get to the next year. Forget this.
Mm-hmm.
But I really thought it was going to be like, okay, how you have the 3 ghosts of Christmas past and all that good stuff. Like, it was going to be along those lines of him having to do something for time to go back to the way it was.
Technically, it did.
I mean, yes, but I thought it was going to be a lot sooner because, I mean, this went all the way up to 2020 something.
It went past the current time.
Yeah, it went from like 2011 all the way past now. I'm like, that was a long time before course correction.
Yeah.
I was like,
Oh, and the running joke of the entire series, that they had an older gentleman that was that was there. Mm-hmm. He never moved, and he aged, but his beard just kept getting longer. So he was there the entire time.
Yep. And of course, that's when all this happened too, when he actually did move and say something.
Yeah. It was funny, man. I enjoyed it. You have a least favorite part?
I told you my least favorite part.
You know what else was funny, man? When he woke up and he was like, the guy was like, "Oh yeah," he gave him a check, and then he gave the check to the other guy, and it was a check of $1 million. Man, that was funny. I enjoyed it. I would definitely recommend this movie. Again, it's a foreign film, and they did a phenomenal job, man. Definitely reminded me of Groundhog Day, but like we was talking about, it did Groundhog Day, but in its own way, and it was great. I enjoyed it. I thoroughly enjoyed this one. I definitely will recommend it.
Yeah, this is definitely entertaining. It's something to watch during the holiday seasons, and it'll make you also remember the reason for the holiday spirit and all.
Mm-hmm.
So I definitely would say check it out. Watch it on Netflix whenever you get a chance to watch something on TV. And let us know in the comments below what you guys thought about the film. If you found it entertaining, enjoyable, relatable to the holiday seasons. And until next time.